God damn. I wonder why that is. Hello there, everyone. Right now it's 2:02. Third bug off of the season. Runs from until 6 p.m. I thought Rolf's birthday was in 2 days. Who the heck's birthday is in 2 days? Hey, and Pinky's here today. Freaking woo. It's still bullshit. I know it's still bullshit. Oh yeah, the painting we bought from Jolly Red. Hey, Trent, how you doing? Foxed. Praise be unto Helix. Hey, Nan, what you doing? How are you faring this morning? I've been sneaking around and swinging the hardest, but I haven't had any luck. But that's not over yet, I know. Hey, Bobo War 88. Doing good, got all the prizes of the bug off this morning. Nice, nice. I'm just aiming for that gold trophy today. Put in storage. We haven't got a gold I've got the silvers. Now I just need the golds. Do you want to wear something? I mean, we can just I can be predictable and just change the shirt and that's it. It's so bad that oh my gosh. Nah, that just doesn't match. Yeah, some things never change. I got bronze, so I won't be upset if I don't get gold. Well, the trophy stacks. So as long as you get at least 100 points every time, if you got 100 points in the past two bug offs, you should get a gold this time. Which is weird how they did it in this game, but I'm not going to argue with it. So I do want to show off my new thing. Hey, I'm a muffin. Oh, that's so cute. But yeah, so I've talked before, I'm a collector of card games and whatnot. Board game, not card games, like I don't collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon cards, but I collect board games. So my newest one is Muffin Time, which is the card game made by Thomas Tomska. Right? It's the ASDF card game. It came in yesterday. And it's got like a shiny box, and there's a few things that came with it, including the muffin, which I think is freaking adorable. That's so cute. Yeah, I always like to brag about my collection. Oh, board games. You're so much fun. Too bad nobody can get together. Because quarantine is hell. I did... Give me 1 second. I did actually buy Tabletop Simulator. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this back on the shelf. And I gotta move the shelf, so that's gonna be loud as hell. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. And then, of course, with the Kickstarter, that was, like, the most... I bought one of the more expensive versions, because at some point I came to realize that, you know, like, these Kickstarters do all their special editions, and sometimes you just gotta... I kind of want those special editions. I think my big regret was Secret Hitler. Secret Hitler is so good, and I didn't buy the special edition, which had, like, a wooden box, and I kind of regret that. Just because of how good it was. So that's why like that box is shiny, or my Isaac box is gold. It's a little more, and oh god, nothing was more expensive than the Cyanide and Happiness one for their game. Oh god, that was so expensive. But I do like me some board games. Yeah, I did buy a Tabletop Simulator. So now I can theoretically go on Tabletop Simulator and just play Secret Hitler with random people online. Which, personally, is a lot of fun. God, I love Secret Hitler. Secret Hitler is so good. It's so good. We only need 2 more. Here's one. Yeah, and then, what else? So with that yesterday, so that came in yesterday, and I also had a few books for a colleague, right, that I needed for school. One of which I had to write a paper on today. So, like, I had a paper due at 9 a.m. this morning about this book. I turned it in at, like, 3 a.m. last night, but it was due at 9 this morning. And so I get a delivery message that the package was delivered around, like, 5. And I get the message at, like, 6. So I go out at 5 to check, like, oh, let me go pick up my package. Because, and then that Muffin Time was also supposed to come in. And I go to check to, like, oh, pick them up. They're not there. Both my packages with my books and that game aren't there. And I'm like, fuck. My first thought was one of the neighbors had it. Right? But of course there's always, did somebody steal it? Because, you know, some people have nothing better to do with their lives. But my first thought was one of the neighbors had it. So after thinking for a few minutes, I went over to the neighbors. And sure enough, and it's funny because the Muffin Time came in a box that has like a bunch of, it says Muffin Time on it. And it's got like a bunch of Asdef characters on it. So it's like immediately recognizable. And yep, it got delivered to the neighbor. Ah, we skipped over the nice. So is KK Slider just not going to show up this week? Because I would have figured he would have shown up yesterday. Because of how, right, because he showed up yesterday, and then today was the bug off, and tomorrow was fireworks. Yeah, he might show up Monday. That makes sense. But I also think it would have made sense just to have him show up on Friday, like he did when the first bug off happened. Because when the first bug off happened back in June, he just showed up on Friday. And the past 2 times he showed up on, and the last time He showed up on Sunday. Also, no, something happened weird with the fishing tournament as well. I don't remember what that was, though. Yeah, I don't get this game sometimes. It does weird stuff like that. Okay, I'm just looking for one more fossil, right? Yeah, one more. Oh, hey, Whitney. Good grief, I just scared off a bug at the last second. Oh, well, I suppose I wouldn't let that bug me. Nothing here. Hey, Carmen. I'm almost as excited about this summertime bug off as I am about getting up on stage to sing. Just might watch, Nougat. Just you watch. I'm going to steal the show. Sorry, not sorry. You know, thinking about the bug off trophy and the collections and what and how like the points stack, I'm honestly surprised there isn't a platinum trophy. Like, you get the I know gold is the traditional classic, but with there being 4 bug off events, I think there's 4, right? There being 4 bug offs each, right? I would think there it makes sense to do like a different trophy each bug off, so that way, oh, you get the bronze on your first, you get the gold, silver on your second, gold on your third, and then platinum on your fourth. I think that would actually make a lot of sense. I'm surprised they didn't do something like that. I cannot find this last fossil. I mean, this happens from time to time. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Ooh. Nothing here. Here it is. Alright, that took me a moment to find. And then today is the DC Fandom, which is like the big DC event where they reveal all their new stuff and whatnot. Even though DC just laid off like a big portion of their staff, if I remember correctly. Like, that just happened. Oops, I did want to do that. Yeah, DC just did lay off like a large portion of their staff, so that's not good. But yeah, DC's trying to have this big event to like celebrate and whatnot. So I know I think they released something for the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. I admittedly didn't see it yet, but I think they released something. I don't know. Technically, the fandom was also yesterday. I think it was yesterday, anyways. I didn't watch it. It might be today and tomorrow, but for some reason I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I didn't watch it. But today, right, I think there was something for Justice League. I know there was a new trailer for Wonder Woman 1984, which if it wasn't for COVID, we would have... I have tail tip. Which, if it wasn't for COVID, we would have already had. Like, it would have already come out. Which sucks. God, gosh dang it, man. COVID ruined. You know, because there's been, like, with movie theaters recently, I've seen people say, like, you know, I don't actually, like, there was a while where like, at the start of COVID, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna miss movie theaters. Screw movie theaters. Movie theaters are dumb, right? They're dumb, they're overpriced. But then as time went on, like, more recently, I was like, you know, I kind of miss movie theaters. Right? I kind of miss them. And now, freaking 5 months in, I'm like, you know, I don't miss movie theaters. Like, at all. Nah, I don't miss them. I'm good. No. And I mean, like, because, like, next week, I know, Bill and Ted comes to theaters. Or comes to, digital, which I'm probably going to be watching that. I don't know how much it's going to be. But I like the original Bill and Ted. I think it's a real fun movie. Bogus Journey, I thought was okay. Like, it reminds me a lot of, like, Ghostbusters 2. Which, Ghostbusters 2 is not an amazing movie. It's basically just Ghostbusters again. With all its flaws and whatnot. But, hey, it's... Sure. And now here we are with this Bill and Ted. And Bill and Ted 2 was kind of the same. And now here we are with the third one, which I think is a really good idea. Right? I've said this before, that I think the idea of doing, like, another Bill and Ted... that's, like, set now, which is what is now the future, where they're like, still haven't written the song that's meant to, like, save the world and whatnot. I think that's an inherently good idea for, like, that's a good premise for, like, another Bill and Ted, doing it after all this time. So I'm totally down for it. I was gonna go put this stuff in the house, but I don't even need to. Let's go talk to Flick. But yeah, no, so I'm totally done. And it comes out... I thought it was coming out sometime in September, like the first week of September. But no, it comes out this Friday. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to see. That's gonna... but depending on how much it is... Which, if it's, like, a lot of money, I'm probably not gonna worry about it. But if it's, like... I don't know, like 10, 20 bucks. I might go, like, do it digitally. It all depends. But yeah, what else? So what else? We got a new trailer. We might have got something for Justice League. We got a new trailer for Wonder Woman, which I still want to see. I do like... I love the Wonder Woman movie. The one... I know people have problems with the ending, and we can debate about what the ending is actually saying / doing, like, all day and all night. But even with that, I still really enjoy the movie, and I think it... And while a sequel... I'm assuming they're just going to ignore the Justice League timeline. Like, that, it would be dumb not to, because, like, the purpose of, like, the whole Schneiderverse thing is that after what happens in World War I, she just stops being a hero until BVS, so it'd be kind of dumb for her to, oh, guess what? She did something in 1984, and hey, Chris Pine is still alive, right? It makes no sense, so my best guess is just to ignore the timeline. Because it makes no sense. At least that's how I'm personally positioning it. But I have not seen this new trailer. I was going to watch it, and then I had to start the stream. Because there was one other trailer that we did get that I did actually watch, which was the new trailer for Gotham Knights, which I think was also I mean, it leaked a while ago, and technically DC or Warner Brothers Montreal has been hinting at this game for literal months now. Like, I feel like they've been teasing this game for a long-ass time. Because, like, there was hints, like, probably, like, 2 years ago that they were doing a Court of Owls game. And now, and then, like, the Twitters have been teasing it for, like, months now. But here it is, it's officially announced as Gotham Knights, and we know what it is. My hand's completely fallen asleep. So that's 11 points, I think. I could be wrong about that, but I think this is 11 points. Yeah, 11. Okay. It's basically your final score plus 2, as long as you catch at least 3. Unless you're with a team, in which case, if you're with a team, that would have probably been worth, like, 16 points. Because doing the bug off and the fish off in a team is broken. It's you could totally realistically get 300 points in a single play in like a single day. It's pretty broken. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Alright, let's do another round. Sure thing. So yeah, this new Gotham Knights game, what it's all about is it starts off with Batman being killed. Presumably by the Court of Owls. So, I don't know what the Court of Owls is, admittedly. Like, I'm not a Batman expert here. Because I think that's something that happened in the New 52. Again, I don't read that many I like the idea of comic books, and I like comic book movies and shows. But I don't actually read comic books. I've read a few, but not that many. But from what I remember, the Court of Owls was this thing in, I think, the New 52. That was the idea that, like, there's this, like, secret society within Gotham that, like, controls Gotham called, like, the Court of Owls, and it was, like, this giant mystery within the Batman books, and I think it's New 52. I don't know, there's also Batman Incorporated, which was happening, like, right before the New 52 started, and I don't even know how to explain that, and, well, okay, I could have easily explained that one, it's just weird. I don't know, there's a lot of Batman stories going around. But yeah, it's like the secret society that controls Gotham, and they're presumably the ones who killed Bruce Wayne. And so in this Gotham Knights, instead of you're not playing as Bruce Wayne, instead you're playing as other members of the Bat family. One of the Robins, I don't know which one. So it's one of the Robins. Not Dick Grayson. I think Dick Grayson is Nightwing. It might be Damian Wayne. I think Damian Wayne is the Rob. It's just like one of the younger Robins. Barbara Gordon as Batwoman or Batgirl or whichever nomenclature they're using. I think Batwoman's technically somebody different. So I think it's Batgirl technically. I don't know. But yeah, so it's Barbara Gordon, and there is reference to her as Oracle, so yeah. Red Hood, who is... Who the fuck is... Which... God damn it, there's like 5 Robins. And I clearly don't remember all of them. But it's Red Hood, a Robin, a Nightwing, and Batwoman. But yeah, because Red Hood's the second Robin, the one who was murdered by the Joker. The Robin that was willing to, like, murder people, because, yeah, comics. I saw the butterfly right there. Yeah, screw it. I got 10. I got 8. That's good enough for me. But yeah, Gotham Knights looks good, right? It's another... I know there was problems with the Batman games on, like, PC, but I know some people liked, Arkham Knight, and I know some people liked, Origins, even though I have no idea who those people are. It's probably Greg Miller. I don't know, I played Arkham Asylum, and it's great, of course, and I played part of Arkham City. I never actually beat Arkham City. But I know people are excited for this new one, and it'll probably be good. It'll probably be good. I don't know. I know Warner Brothers... There's gonna be something scummy. Because it is Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers... Like, the whole loot box thing, like, the whole loot box problem, well, a lot of people talk about Battlefront. Technically, like, the first, like, big, major AAA game to have the loot boxes in it was actually Shadow of War, which was made by Warner Brothers Games. So, fuck Warner Brothers Games, man. God, fuck all AAA studios. They're all terrible. There's, like, 5 good ones, and the rest are all just... garbo. The rest are all just utter garbo. So we'll see. But yeah, that DC fandom was kind of like the big news today. Like that was, and it's still going on for the next like day or two. And I know I'm curious to watch Werewolves tonight. They're doing Werewolves with the cast of Wonder Woman. And that seems like it could be a lot of fun. So I do definitely want to go check that out. I really should have watched that Wonder Woman trailer. I can go pull it up right now. Ah, shit. I run around too much. I was gonna say, did it suicide? Okay, that time it definitely suicided. Gosh dang it, there's too many of these cicadas on trees. And as a result, I keep running past them. So this bug off ain't going well. This round ain't going well. Now, admittedly, with the bug off, some rounds can go, like, really well, and you can get, like, 10 bugs. but then other rounds, like, go super terribly. And you can only find, like, 3. I mean, I've definitely seen a bunch on the trees. It's just I haven't caught any of them. So this is, what, 8 points right now? Okay, nine's not too bad. That brings me up to 30. And my net broke. I should go watch that Wonder Woman trailer. I can pull it up easily enough. Not on my computer, which is like, the stream, I started the stream, and then it, like, immediately crashed on me. Like, the stream started, and then it just instantly crashed. So I had to, like, restart it. I don't even know if it actually started. But my computer's been all loopy today. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yep, here it is. The trailer from 3 hours ago. Again, this movie should have been out by now. Okay, we got some stuff for crafting. And for the 3rd bug off. And there should be one more next month. Alright, let's bug cage it. That's 9 points, which makes sense. So yeah, we're up to 30. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go watch this Wonder Woman trailer. I recommend you watch it as well. All right, I'm back after like 3 minutes. So I watched the trailer. Yeah, I'm still interested. They're saying only in theaters, so it's probably still even though the movie's probably done, they're just, everyone's being stubborn about releasing it, right? I thought I hit play around. I guess not. But yeah, so, few things off the bat. Cheetah's interesting. Like, and I like that it's not just like, oh, it's not just, is it Kristen Wiig who's doing Cheetah? It's not just, oh, she turns herself into Cheetah right off the bat. No, that's probably going to happen in the climax. This trailer gives away a lot, I should say. But, like, it's starting off with her, like, just, like, getting stronger and wearing a different outfit. And then later she's going to turn herself into Cheetah, probably. I think, honestly, when I think Wonder Woman, Cheetah's honestly the first villain I think of. She was just, like, before I knew about Ares or any of those ones, the first villain I knew about was Cheetah. Cheetah and, who was the other one? Giganta? Who's, oh god, I wouldn't even know how to explain that one. Comics are dumb. Gosh dang it, I'm not finding anything. But yeah, so I think Cheetah's a good, interesting villain. The actual, like, final design looks kind of weird, but I'm sure it'll be fine. The other villain is Maxwell Lord, who I think they, like, in an interview, even just, like, a few days ago, they admitted is 100% inspired by Donald Trump. Which, yeah, that makes sense, and Maxwell Lord's a villain I have I have complicated feelings about. Because, like, originally Maxwell Lord was just, like, this good guy who was, like, friends with the Justice League. He was just a normal human guy, friends with the Justice League. He, like, at one point they, like, Martian Manhunter scans his brain and finds out that, yeah, he has no evil intent towards the Justice League. He's just a good guy who wants to help out. That part's important. I think he's pretty interesting. Right? He's fun enough. And then in the lead up to Infinite Crisis, they just decided to make him evil. That whole memory thing about, like, scanning his mind to make sure he has no ill intent, they just ignored it and instead made Maxwell Lord into a villain, and it was really dumb. It was really fucking dumb, and that comic ends with him being killed by Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman snaps his neck on national TV, and it keeps getting broadcast everywhere because of the Omen Project stuff, and read Infinite Crisis. I like Infinite Crisis. It's fine. Like, I've definitely read better books, but I also think Infinite Crisis is fine. Like, I get what it's trying to do, and for the most part, I like it. I don't know. I know people have problems with it, and they're not those problems aren't wrong by any means. Yeah, read Infinite Crisis. It's doing a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, so I think that looks fine. Bringing Chris Pine back makes sense. Like, that makes sense for something that they would do in this world. Just because he was really good in the first movie, and him and Diana have good chemistry, so it makes sense to bring him back. How they're doing it, I have no idea. I don't know. I guarantee you, this whole, like, release things in theaters once, because America's trying to open up theaters next week. That's not gonna fucking happen. We never even finished our first wave of COVID. 5 months in, and we're not even done with our first wave. While entire other countries like Vietnam and New Zealand have completely wiped out COVID. Okay, yes, I know New Zealand did recently have a surge of, like, 90 cases, but that's been more or less isolated. America has still handled COVID the worst of any country on this planet. We are absolutely fucked, and we have not earned anything yet. Like, the idea of us being able to go to movie theaters, nope. My university, so we had our first week, and they put out an email yesterday saying, the first week went really well, right? Everything went great. So we're gonna relax even more of the restrictions. The, library's gonna be open more. Let's call it the mess hall is gonna be open even longer. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the word mess hall. Yeah, they're relaxing all the restrictions. Not, like, fully relaxed. Like, they're still restricted, but it's not nearly as much as it, like, should be. God, I hate dragonflies. But it's, like, a terrible idea either way. Like, this is ultimately totally gonna backfire in their face. I still have my money on September 1st. September 1st is the day that all these restrictions are gonna... Right, like, that's by that time, so basically a week from now, 2 weeks, all the university's gonna be fully closed. Okay, someone's gonna get COVID, probably at, like, the library or something. It's gonna have spread around. Who knows how many people are gonna be infected. That's my bet. That's, as a gambling man, that's where I'm putting all my money, September 1st. Because, again, a lot of this country closed at like 3,000 cases, and now we're over 200,000. Not per day, I mean just 3,000 cases total. And now we're over 300,000. And then there's the whole Sturgis motorcycle rally, in which a bunch of places, in which a bunch of, like, over 400,000 people went to Sturgis. And all those people, and, like, there's maps of those people, like, coming from across the country, and now they're all going back. And there have been people with confirmed cases being at, like, bars and whatnot. So, yeah. No, it's only... That's gonna be a massive problem. And they just all went back to where they came from. A lot of those people went up to Sturgis, and now they're all coming back. Oh, it's gonna be fucking bad. It can reasonably be presumed that everyone that probably a good, like, 80% of people there, because of course nobody was wearing a mask. Those are Sturgis was they're midlife crisis bikers. They were filled with freaking, they're all Trump supporters. So of course none of them were wearing masks. So that's over 50 points. So we're halfway there. God, it took forever to get halfway there. But yeah, so this ain't gonna go well. But yeah, I guarantee you once Mulan comes out sometime in September, I don't know if it's at the end of September or the beginning. Whenever Mulan comes to Disney Plus, it's gonna do stupidly well. And then after that, Disney is gonna announce that Black Widow's coming to digital, and that's it. That kills the theaters, die there. Basically, I think Mulan is going to kill theaters. And all it takes is Disney saying, like, hey, this did well enough. We're going to announce one more movie coming to digital, like Black Widow or something. And that's it. Theaters are dead. And then Wonder Woman's going to come, and all these other movies that have been delayed. Because there have been a ton of other movies that have been delayed because of this. Because of COVID, and... Like, I hate that some of them got pushed, like freaking Fast and the Furious got pushed back, like, a full year, which was freaking stupid. But I'm sure a lot of them are going to start coming out. Like, Wonder Woman's probably done. There's tons of movies that are probably finished that just, like right, that just don't have a release date. Who knows what the hell's going on with Tenet, which is supposed to come out, like, next week. Because they really want to release it in theaters. And yeah, I would love to, and the one thing I'm going to miss about theaters, because they are going to die, is seeing, like, big movies in them, like Tenet and, like, some of, like, spectacle stuff. But, you know, when I say theaters are going to die, I'm talking about chains like Regal and Cinemark and the other ones. I think, like, local theaters which are technically at bigger risk, I think they're going to do fine, and I think we're going to see upsurges in places like the Alamo Drafthouse, which are more like dinner and a show, right? I think we're going to see an uptick in places like that. Specialized theaters. Because that's way, like, I'd rather go to, like, a specialized theater than I would just, than, like, a Regal or a Cinemark. Even though I don't actually have a specialized theater where I live. There isn't one. Which fucking sucks. I would love to get an Alamo or Draft House or something like that here. Oh, that'd be so cool. And maybe with some of these bigger theaters potentially, like, losing a bunch of money, maybe we'll see, like, one of those, like, the older theaters get turned into whatever the new one is. And, of course, at the end of the day, Sonic the Hedgehog is still going to be the biggest movie of the year. Either that or Trolls World Tour. That's funny. I'm surprised I haven't seen another Queen Alexandria. We got 14 points that time. Wow. And another net broken. Oh, we also did, yes, so the DC fandom, we also got, like, another teaser. We didn't get a trailer or anything, but we got more information for the, Christopher Reeve's the Batman movie with, Robert Patterson as Batman. Still, again, I still wonder if people get Batman. Like, I still feel like so many of these people making Batman movies, especially Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder does not fucking get Batman. He also definitely doesn't get Superman. So I got 12. I got 14 points. My best round is still, I think my best round is 13 bugs in a single go. I've still never beat that. My best round for fish is like 9 or something like that. But yeah, we did get some, but yeah, so I'm always worried, like, I'm always excited for new Batman, but I feel like a lot of people don't get Batman. Like, the only media outside of comic books that get Batman, and comics books don't always get Batman either. There have definitely been some writers that don't fucking get Batman. But, one of the few that did is the animated series, right? Batman the animated series, Justice League animated series. They were all done by the same people. Those get Batman. But so while I am kind of worried about this new Batman, I'm still gonna go see it regardless, because fuck yeah, Batman. Everybody loves Batman. No, seriously, everybody loves Batman. And then, of course, I do wish more people got Superman. Because Superman's also fantastic. Like, as a kid, I was like, oh, Superman's dumb. Right? Superman's dumb, and Lex Luthor's a stupid villain. He's a man trying to fight a god. Now, as an adult, I realize Superman's awesome, and Lex Luthor is a great villain. He's a man trying to fight a god. But Superman's great. Again, I highly recommend the animated show. It's very good. And Justice League, the animated series, and whatnot. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I got that. So, in non-DC Comics news, which I can rant about DC Comics forever, because, well, I like the Marvel movies more. Because the only good DC movies have been Wonder Woman and the Birds of Prey, which is still, oh god, Birds of Prey is so fucking good. It did not get the credit it deserves. It's so good. There are Jeff Grubb, who is notable leaker, right? Jeffy Grubb, Grub Snacks, list other nicknames. He is saying that we are going to get a Nintendo Direct this week. Specifically, I think he said Friday, which Friday is an interesting date. But I'm not gonna doubt that. I mean, COVID's weird. Normally, I would think it would be on Wednesday or Thursday, because that's more what Nintendo likes to do. But if it's Friday, it's Friday. Right, and whether it's going to be another one of these, like, stupid partner presentations or an actual direct, nobody knows. I'm not going to give any predictions or anything yet. Because, again, this is still, who knows? I can't even get over there. Oh, good, I can. The things I wouldn't... Like, there's been a lot of rumors of Skyward Sword. I think a third website leaked Skyward Sword. So that wouldn't surprise me. Because I think a third website... That one in like, France or something like that. Leaked Skyward Sword. There's still the Mario 35th Anniversary Collection. So I could see them doing an actual direct. I'd love to know more about Pikmin 4. I would love to know more about Pikmin 4 and what's up with that game, and... Or Pikmin 3, I mean, and, like, see some of the new stuff, because, like, the trailer that came out for Pikmin 3 told us nothing. Like, nothing new, and everything that was in that trailer... Basically, that could have been a trailer for the standard Pikmin 4, and nobody would have been surprised. That's how kind of boring it was, and nothing new. So I'd love to see some new, like a new trailer from that gives us some new information. Oh shit, I grabbed a soda. Oh shit, it's lost some of its cold. Oh, I needed something to drink. You know, I was hoping to catch more Queen Alexandrias. Because I should get a statue. But I haven't yet. Like, that, I should probably get a statue of that one. But I've only seen one so far. Alright, so we just need to get at least 2 more rounds of 8. So as long as we can get 2 more rounds of 8, we've got the 100. I might actually have had more than 200 points going into this. So theoretically, this might be the last round. I'm just waiting to break that threshold barrier. Which I don't think I've broken. I mean, I know I've been skipping over all the text boxes, but I don't think I've broken it yet. That music throws me off every time I walk past it. But yeah, I hope a Nintendo Direct's coming. People have starved for one. And again, there was that rumor with that we were going to get an Indie Direct this week. Or, yeah, this week, technically, because Sunday. Because it's not Sunday. And then a Nintendo Direct the following week. So, there is a high probability that we will get one. Will things change? Like, supposedly last time Nintendo planned to do a Direct, and then at the last minute they scrapped it and threw together the partner presentation because of reportedly contractual obligation. Will that happen again? Possibly. That's totally within the realm of possibility. Nintendo's been doing a lot of stupid shit recently, and they're having a very hard time handling, like, social media and marketing and whatnot. I mean, Nintendo's always never been great at social media and marketing, because Nintendo of America is held on a... Because Nintendo of Japan is very traditional. I mean, it's a 100-year-old company, and as a result, they hold Nintendo of America on a very tight leash. And while there are rumors behind the scenes that Nintendo of America might be getting better, who knows? Nintendo of Europe, actually, like, Nintendo of Europe social media is actually pretty good. Like, Nintendo UK's social media is pretty decent, all things considered. Oh wow, that's the first leaf bug we found. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how this all turns out. Yeah, that Mario 64 collection, I could totally see. I would love that. God, I want to play Mario 64. Yeah, Fall Guys has been scratching that itch, but who knows for how long that's going to be. I still want to stream Fall Guys. One of these days, we're gonna stream Fall Guys. I even had a good idea for the stream name yesterday. So this might be it. This might be our 100 points. We might have to do one more. Okay, so we either already hit it or we're gonna hit it soon because we almost are at 100. Okay, so we just need to get 7 this time. But I'm gonna try for 8. Any other news? No, it's just been DC fandom recently. That and, of course, the apocalypse that surrounds us. That and the apocalypse that surrounds us. I mean, we're definitely not going out with a bang, but with a whimper. One of my professors teaches a class on, he's a history professor. And one of his, like, mini classes is a class on, like, the different, like, apocalypses. So that's what, like, in his, like, video lectures, he keeps referring to this quarantine as the apocalypse. He actually seems pretty chill. Like, I was kind of worried about the class, and, like, there's a lot of reading to do, because history class. But he seems pretty chill. Most of my professors seem okay. I hate the in-person classes just because, again, COVID's definitely going to spread. But other than that, nah, most of my... I've admittedly taken 1 or 2 of them before. But they all seem pretty fine. Okay, we just need 1 more. Here it is, rice locust. Oh, that's just a normal grasshopper. Dude. And this is a migratory locust. Oh, I scared that one away. Come on, give me something, game. There we go. And there's 10. Oh, cool. And hey, there's a 3rd net. And there were 2 things right here in the plaza. Is 11. Oh, I own 13 3 points. So I must have already hit, 300 already. Yeah, just buy them all. Something else. Redeem points. Yep. Oh, I have 100 and... I have 100. I've been keeping track of it every time. I have 104 points. I don't. There's no way I have 110. I have 104. Trust me, I've been keeping track. A ladybug rug. Oh yeah, the new Fall Guys skin, the Peabody, came out today, which... there's no way. The whole Dr. Lupo thing, that had to have been intentional. There's no way. I know the argument is that, oh, well, if he's only played like 100 games and won 60 of them, that could theoretically mean he's the best player. Whereas, like, if other people play like 300 games and win the same amount, then their win-to-loss ratio is much lower. But I don't know if I buy that. I mean, I don't know how many games he's played, but I don't know. I mean, yes, they're technically correct, but we have no proof of that. Hey, you're here to celebrate my birthday. Thank you. Have the Newton's cradle. I know it doesn't match your house at all, but take it. Hey, Zucker. It's Rolf's birthday today. Let's make his birthday as unforgettable as my 6th birthday. That's when my birthday clown went in our house and never came out. Mom says they still hear honking noises in the walls sometimes. Having fun. Oh yeah, watch me go. Okay, Rolf, whatever. And then we got Pinky. Ugh. And you know, it's again, there's actually probably nothing wrong with Pinky. It's just I had all these plans and all this adventure I planned to go on, and she just ruined all of it. She just ruined all of it. What a pain. What a pain. Oh, I didn't make a new net, did I? It's not like we're gonna need one anytime soon. Or did I? No, I didn't make a new net. Oh, you know what? Let's actually put like all this stuff away. I'm gonna go do 2 things before I was gonna end off right there, but then I was like, wait, there's 2 more things I want to do. I would like to get a Queen Alexandria statue, and I think we still have some time. So I'm going to keep my eye out for the Queen Alexandria in the future. Doesn't mean we'll get one, but I'm going to definitely keep my eye out for it. Alright, let's come in here. I do want to check the ABD. That's the one thing I gotta do. I was gonna check it before we left Flick, but as always, I forgot. So hopefully the plan is tomorrow for turnips. I'm gonna fucking try to do turnips tomorrow. I make no promises like always, but goddamn, I'm gonna try. Ooh. Yep, because that's new. And then, yeah, we're not going to do fireworks. But next week, we will do fireworks. And, because that'll be the final fireworks of August. That's the plan, anyways. Oh, shit, the Splatfest is today. I should maybe go play the Splatfest a little bit. I'm sure I got a podcast I can listen to while I play. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That might be fun. I'm not going to stream it, but it's cool. I should go check it out. What? Once in a lifetime, 2 hurricanes at the same time. Wow. One heading up towards, like, through, like, the bottom of Mexico up to, like, Texas. The other heading straight through Cuba towards, like, Mississippi and Alabama. Wow. And they say global warming's not real. Fucking morons. Fucking morons. Interesting. Oh yeah, are we gonna get a trailer for the new, that Suicide Squad game? That might happen. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off for today. Yeah, tomorrow, I'm gonna try turnips. I'm gonna try for turnips. If I miss them, then we'll do fireworks, but I'm gonna fucking try. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time. Peace.